Hello YouTube, my most requested character recently, Mace Windu. I already made 3 parts talking about him, so if you want to hear what I had to say for some reason, you can watch those. Thanks for watching.
You may subscribe when ready.
You've been studying that tablet for a long time. Are the answers you need over Master Katri's death in that file? And Senator Larrick's testimony isn't enough for you? Since we are not members of the Council, we cannot involve ourselves in local political skirmishes unless requested by the Jedi High Council or Senate. Why are you concerning yourself with these questions? The Council gave us our instructions. I am Jedi Master Windu, and this is Master Dooku. We are here to see Senator Larrick. Senator, we've taken enough of your time. If you can show us where Master Katri's body is. It's obvious that he's hiding something. We should take this information back to the Council. I would want her to follow protocol. Firing upon her immediately? Judging from your description, someone fired from the direction of the ship. Dooku, stand down. Tell us what really happened. Why didn't you take this to the proper authorities? Katri was a keeper of the peace. Katri was a Jedi. She would have listened. Dooku! The Council will have questions, but will they be happy with your tactics? Luckily, we are guided by our Council and not by politics, nor ego.
Windu?
I will. I was as surprised as you are now. Dooku, you and I both were together when the mission was assigned. I stuck to the mission. You decided to interfere. I will speak to the Council on your behalf.
I do not believe the Sith could have returned without us knowing.
We will use all our resources to unravel this mystery. We will discover the identity of your attacker. May the Force be with you.
Located around a person?
You refer to the prophecy of the one who will bring balance to the Force.
You believe it's this boy?
Bring him before us, then.
A cup.
We will deal with Count Dooku.
Ship.
The most important thing for you is to stay where you are. No, he will not be trained. He is too old. The code forbids it. Now is not the time for this. The Senate is voting for a new Supreme Chancellor, and Queen Amidala is returning home, which will put pressure on the Federation and could widen the confrontation. Go with the Queen to Naboo and discover the identity of this Dark Warrior. This is the clue we need to unravel the mystery of the Sith. There's no doubt the mysterious warrior was a Sith, but which was destroyed? The Master or the Apprentice? If they do break away, you must realize there aren't enough Jedi to protect the Republic. We're keepers of the peace, not soldiers.
We will discuss this matter later.
Our intelligence points to disgruntled spice miners on the moons of Naboo. You know, milady, Count Dooku was once a Jedi. He couldn't assassinate anyone. It's not in his character. That's possible. He's just returned from a border dispute on Ancion. I will have Obi-Wan report to you immediately, milady. Most importantly, find out who he's working for. Anakin, escort the Senator back to her home planet of Naboo. She'll be safer there. And don't use registered transport. Travel as refugees. Anakin, go to the Senate and ask Chancellor Palpatine to speak with her about this matter. The boy has exceptional skills. Remember, Obi-Wan, if the prophecy is true, your apprentice is the only one who can bring the Force back into balance. Do you think these cloners are involved in the plot to assassinate Senator Amidala? No. Whoever placed that order did not have the authorization of the Jedi Council. I think it is time we inform the Senate that our ability to use the Force is diminished. What is it?
Wait.
I agree. Anakin. Protect the Senator at all costs. That is is your first priority.
It is done, then. I will take what Jedi we have left and go to Geonosis and help Obi-Wan. This party's over. I don't think so. We will not be hostages to be bartered, Dooku.
Pilots! Land in that assembly area!
Nevertheless, I feel we should keep a closer eye on the Senate.
Where is your apprentice?
Separating the Republic from the majority of its clone army.
We must help Jabba.
I don't like it, dealing with that criminal scum. This is a dark day for the Republic. Impossible, Chancellor. The droid General Grievous has our forces spread thin. The only Jedi we can spare are Skywalker and Kenobi. They just captured the planet Christophsis. We need to make contact with General Kenobi. See to it that she gets there as fast as possible. Yes, Commander? Commander, stay out of sight and await further orders. I'll take care of it. Get me Admiral Wirtz. I need 3 of his Star Cruisers.
Desperate to build a Republic supply base in the system of Tadoria, Jedi Master Yoda.
This mystery weapon has struck in a dozen systems and disappeared without a trace.
Master Plo is here in the Bardotta.
All our battle groups will be reassigned to guard our supply convoys, including yours, Skywalker. I'm afraid we can't risk any more ships with a rescue mission. We must find a way to destroy this mystery weapon. No, we must fear the worst. With his fleet out of position, we are left vulnerable. What about your former Padawan?
I'm afraid he's too embarrassed to speak.
We've re-established contact with Kenobi and Skywalker. They're in a system close to Flora. His only stipulation is that you arrive unarmed. We can't let Dooku slip through our fingers again. Report back as soon as you arrive.
They're planning an attack on Naboo. It's the only explanation.
Send them. We will.
Yes.
Answering a plea from the Senate.
Your forces have been cut in half, Skywalker. If you can't break that blockade before the next planetary rotation, we will have to postpone the invasion. I agree. We don't have much time.
Mace Windu.
If you take the city of Nabat first, we'll have our landing zone. Get me, Kenobi! We can't risk landing the larger transports until you take out those guns. Getting the villagers out of harm's way is our first priority. I have faith in you, General Kenobi. Great job getting rid of those cannons. Now we have a more difficult objective. We must take the capital and free this world.
General Mace Windu leads the attack on enemy lines.
Take cover!
Commander, bring out the lightning squadron. Get the injured back. I'm gonna clear the road. Lead the way, Commander.
Now that Jedi is leading the attack. It would be better if we just surrender now.
How many men did we lose?
This battle was costly. Going to need help to take the city.
Master Kenobi has taken the Jexuan Desert, so the southern hemisphere is ours. Not yet. The key position is the capital of Lesu. Our spies are certain the Separatist leader Wat Tambor has his command center there. It's not gonna be easy, Master. Tambor has chosen his stronghold well. This plasma bridge is the only way in or out. With our forces stretched so thinly, I'm gonna enlist the help of the freedom fighters, led by Sham Syndulla. His fight against the droids has made him a symbol of freedom for the people. I'll leave the politics to you, Senator. I'm gonna do whatever I can to help these people. We can't win without Syndulla's help. The resistance fighters ride creatures native to this region, and these tracks are fresh.
Is that them?
I have a feeling the rebels will do it for us. General Syndulla, I've come for your help. Some hideout you have here. We saw the graves of many of your people in that battlefield as well. Together, we can prevent that from happening again. You have provided well for your men, all your people. So why won't you help me free them from this occupation? The Republic will help you rebuild. We won't abandon you. For a while, to keep the peace. What is it, Commander? There will be nothing left to lead if you two refuse to work together. I hear you, Skywalker. You must destroy those bombers, Skywalker. Then meet me at the Capitol. Senator, your people are hesitant to join us because they're worried there will be another military occupation. What assurance can you give Senator Ta you will not try to assume power? Then we are together in this. Tambor is still there. Your people will never be in danger if our walkers can cross the bridge into the city. You think we can use them to get across the bridge? When I get control of the bridge, you must start the attack. Commander, I'll need you to create a diversion. Get the rest of Lightning Squadron ready. Here they come.
Oh no! We're under attack!
Run for it! They're turning the bridge off! I'll hold them off! Get that bridge back up! You take these droids. I'll go find Wat Tambor.
Surrender. You've earned your freedom, General. All of you. Padawan Ahsoka, do you feel Master Kenobi's description of the incident is accurate? That may be, but it doesn't excuse what happened on Felucia. I think she needs some time away from the battlefield. Longer now. Bomb! What did you say? He is the keeper of the Kyber crystal, the data on which can only be read by holocrons. A list of every known Force-sensitive child in the galaxy. The future of the Jedi Order. He's out of contact, somewhere in the Jevron system, with access to the names and locations of the most Force-sensitive children in the Republic. There's an ocean planet, home to Nautilans. Glee Ansem? You are certain there is no child on Glee Ansem? Who are you working for? I think the fear of whoever you work for outweighs your fear of us. There is a danger that his mind could be destroyed in the process.
You will take us to the holocron.
And you will take us now! The Chancellor wants a report on our progress. I agree. Report back here when you're finished. Of course it's a trap, Skywalker. The coordinates.
The coordinate.
Neither do I. No more of your tricks.
Blast! Now what do we do?
The list is intact, and there is no evidence it was copied.
The Jedi count down the minutes.
It's the improbable that concerns me, Doctor. There must be other options. The ground is sinking. The droid army was completely neutralized but the blast created a sinkhole which engulfed many of our troopers. One problem always seems to replace another. You deal with the treaty in Dos Juris. I'll help the rescue team in the crater. If you see anything, contact me. What happened down here, trooper? Calm yourself, soldier. We'll check it out. Trapper, Pons, Hawkeye, come with me. Skywalker, something strange is going on. I think you should come down here. I have a bad feeling about this.
Skywalker, we need your help. Now's our chance. Let's go. We're going to need some heavy artillery. Where's your starfighter? What's going on out there? Your men are killing a unique life form. It was under attack. It had lived peacefully below the surface for all these years. What purpose would it serve to kill it? If it really is the last of its kind, I respect your traditions and your ancestors. But we cannot allow the destruction of an innocent life form. It isn't the creature, it's the principle. Allowing the Dugs to kill it violates what we stand for as Jedi. I recommend that we transport it off the planet as soon as possible. We can find a place for it to live undisturbed in the Outer Rim. They want us to help them destroy it. It is not the Jedi way to take an innocent life, especially if it is the last of its kind. Your way. You're only going to provoke it. You'll drive it out of that hole, and then it'll be harder to deal with. Order them to stop. I said order them to stop. Charge up the rays. Fire.
Are you sure? Now, we just have to get him out of here. Beast has been loaded onto the transport. Have you selected a planet for relocation? And where is this controlled environment? Let's hope we can say the same about Coruscant. With respect, Chancellor, I believe this creature could pose any number of dangers. Bringing it here to Coruscant is a mistake. I hope you're right, Chancellor. I'm turning the Zillow Beast over to you, Doctor. I trust it will be given good care. I raised the issue with the Chancellor during the Battle of Malastare, without success. Almost at the loading dock, Master Yoda. All tanks acquire solution and prepare to fire on my order. What is Skywalker doing? How can it be a plan if it's improvised?
Catch it!
All pilots, fire.
We believe Senator Clovis is conspiring with the Separatists. We need to find out what he's planning. Exactly. We need someone who's not a Jedi to get close to him for us. Someone he won't suspect. We chose Senator Amidala because she and Clovis entered the Senate in the same year. They served on the same committees. They were good friends. Master Yoda has already asked her to spy on Clovis for us, and she refused. Do you think you'll be able to rekindle your friendship?
And what about Pablo? Any report on his location? May the Force be with you.
Greetings, Jedi!
Welcome aboard the Jedi Cruiser Endurance. I am Mace Windu, and this is... You seem more disappointed than our cadets. You just wanted to show off. For you, maybe. Eyes on where you're headed, cadet. I'll be there shortly. No rest for the weary. Put these inside my quarters, would you?
Are you all right? Trooper! Trooper!
Dead. Agreed. Admiral, has the navigation been damaged? We have a killer on board this ship, and we are locked in dead space. I want him alive. Still, no sign of the assassin. Admiral, you must abandon ship. Sounds like our saboteur may have gotten to the cadets. Skywalker, have you heard from Admiral Killian?
In an attempt to assassinate General Mace Windu.
We'll contact you as soon as our search for Admiral Killian is complete. We're coming up on the crash site. Let's hope Admiral Killian and the command crew are still in one piece. Sit down behind the cruiser. We'll approach on foot. Your astromech is programmed to feel. You encourage it too much. R8, start scanning the area for signs of life and calculate an entry point to the cruiser. A bit jittery, isn't it? Commander Pond stayed as well. This man did not die in the crash. He was executed. We know the assassins were after me. Perhaps they returned to look for my body. You need to get to the bridge to find Admiral Killian. Skywalker. They're dead. Executed like the troopers below. They must have been sucked into space when the cabin lost pressure. There's no sign of any life down here. I'm afraid Admiral Killian and Commander Pons are lost. Take the survivors back to the hospital station. We'll meet you there. Mace out. Clone cadets. Jango Fett. Boba.
Anakin! No! Drop it!
Skywalker. Skywalker, are you all right?
How do we plan on getting ourselves out of this mess? The ship is falling apart around us. We're running out of time. Calm yourself, Skywalker. We'll soon see if the faith you put in that droid is worth it. I thought your astromech was supposed to call for help. It belongs to a bounty hunter I killed on Geonosis by the name of Jango Fett. Strangely enough, he had a son, or at least a clone he regarded as a son. His name is Boba Fett. Boba was on Geonosis when his father died. He watched as I killed him. Your astromech has been gone too long. He must have failed to deliver your message. Come here, droid.
I can see why your master trusts you, little one. Good job. I'm not planning to do anything. Is there something else I should be doing, Skywalker? So I should behave as this child does. I should seek revenge. We are fighting a war.
Mace Windu.
That was pawns.
I'll go. That was before we knew hostages were involved.
I'll never forgive you.
Well, you're going to have to. Take him away. You will stay here, Padawan. We need your full report.
That Anaconda was a flawed man. Always came first.
We have recovered surveillance footage of the massacre on Daveron. Dathomir is the planet where Maul was raised. Iridonia is where the rest of the males of the species dwell. And what if things don't go according to plan?
Master Peel, it's good to see you alive, my friend.
Master Plo is already en route. May the Force be with you. He will be missed.
The Mon Calamari system is still part of the Republic. This planet must not fall into Separatist hands. I'll dispatch Master Fisto and your Padawan Tano, along with a company of clones. They'll be at your side by day's end. In the meantime, Captain, assemble the Mon Cala troops and prepare for a Quarren assault.
You're breaking up.
It'll take us days to outfit another clone regiment for underwater combat. What do you suggest? We shall contact them immediately.
With precious time running out, the Jedi Council hatches their own plot.
Having second thoughts, Master Yoda? We talked about this. Killing a Jedi was the best move we had. What's done is done. We need to get your transformation underway. His name is Moralo Ival. We tried to make a deal with Moralo for more details, but he was uncooperative. Rumor is their plot will be hatched in 3 revolutions at the festival on Naboo. Works directly for Count Dooku. Ival killed his mother when he was only a boy. Told the authorities he did it because he was bored. Keep talking. Into this. Like a criminal. Should buy you all the credibility you need in prison. I believe so. Which means you can go to sleep now. Well, you swallow it. That's a luxury you don't have. Cad Bane. We had no intel they were in league together. Good idea, Obi-Wan. Just don't blow your cover. It could take a while to extract you from prison.
If they're free to move, they could lead us back to Ival's operation. Captain Rex, I need to speak with General Skywalker. He's not responding to my calls. Where is he, Captain? You can't, or you won't. Nal Hata, with all due respect, Chancellor, the Council has a plan in place.
This is exactly what Obi-Wan didn't want to happen. If I warn him, it could blow his cover. Get him killed. As you can see, we've mapped the Chancellor's route to and from the festival stage. We know where he'll be at every moment from the time we land on Naboo. The Naboo Royal Guard will have armed sentries at all entry points on the palace, and the stage itself will be sealed off by a ray shield for the duration of the event. Yes, we thought we'd have an advantage with Obi-Wan on the inside, but we've had no communication from him in days. With all due respect, Chancellor, where your safety is concerned, there is no such thing as overkill. Make sure you have 2 guards posted. Excuse me, Obi-Wan. Thank goodness you're alive. So Dooku's plan is still on.
How are they planning to attack the Chancellor? Where are you? So the attack is going to take place outside. That's going to take time.
Skywalker, the shield generator. All right, you two, take the Chancellor to that speeder and get him out of here. I'll find him. Come on. Copy that, Obi-Wan. Take him and Bane into custody, and make sure the Chancellor is returned safely to the palace. You did a good job, Obi-Wan. We saved the Chancellor. That's the important thing. I'm not sure I agree with your orders to send the rest of the security detail back to Coruscant. We should get you into the transformation chamber. Everyone's a little tired of looking at that ugly face of yours. I can sense something is still bothering you.
On your hands, Kenobi. Unless you come here, face me.
Not alone, you're not. We'll send a task force with you. I disagree. This is clearly a trap. Master Yoda, if this is indeed Darth Maul, his capture is far too important to leave it to Obi-Wan alone. We can divide the Separatist forces and press them on two fronts. The least we can do is help them defend themselves. Test the tactic while we're at it.
Time is not on our side, so I'll make this short. You droids have been chosen for a very important mission. There's an encryption module on board this Separatist dreadnought. This device is scrambling all Separatist communication in the region. We believe you five can get behind enemy lines, infiltrate the vault without drawing attention to yourselves, and steal that encryption module.
Fall in line, soldier.
Some of you may not make it back. You are not ordinary droids. You are our secret weapons. The Colonel is one of our top minds at Strategic Command. He's been with the Republic since the Battle of Geonosis. Colonel Meever Gascon, may the Force be with you.
Or you work on your attitude.
I think we have closure, Darth Maul.
Everything is on the table. We have to look at the possibility that it could have been anyone in the temple, even a Jedi. We'd like for you two to lead the investigation. We can't trust anyone who was here, even a Jedi. You and Ahsoka will provide an impartial point of view, free of assumptions. So, you found nothing so far. Clones died in that explosion. It is imperative that the truth be found soon. The Senate tends to take notice of these things, no matter where they happen. There are whispers that the Senate will have a meeting to decide whether the military police will need to become involved. Did this woman say what her reasons were for attacking us? I think we can guess her motives easily enough. Public opinion is swaying against the Jedi. That is becoming clear. This war is becoming less and less popular every day it persists.
Master Yoda must give a eulogy.
So far out of our way. Yes, Admiral.
She used a Jedi mind trick to convince the clone to open the door.
Now she's in the lower depths. With her skills, she will be hard to find. I think it would be best if Skywalker stayed here. Having you involved may actually make things worse. The reason for you not to go. He's emotionally tied to her. Probably too emotional to do what needs to be done. By Ahsoka or against her. Let's just hope we can keep her here. Council will act as they deem necessary. Thank you, Admiral. I understand your sentiment, Obi-Wan. It could be seen as an act of opposition to the Senate. I am afraid we have little choice. She helped you acquire the nanodroid weaponry found when you were apprehended. The same devices used in the bombing of the temple. The question is, Padawan Tano, who is deceiving us? Ventress, you, or someone else? It is the Council's opinion that Padawan Ahsoka Tano has committed sedition against the Republic, and thus, she will be expelled from the Jedi Order. This was actually your great trial. Now we see that. You have become a greater Jedi than you would have otherwise. Brainwashing? How could that be possible? We must find the truth behind this situation, or we could find many more clones turned against us. All security and clone forces on Coruscant have been ordered to join the Manhunt. The Chancellor has been moved to his Senate quarters, and the perimeter has been secured. However, Jedi involvement has not been requested. If there is a plot involving the clones, we must get to the bottom of it. We will investigate quietly undercover.
We must make sure this clone is not killed.
About the clone's breakdowns, have we discovered any new evidence? So, I guess it's over then.
Excuse me if I find it hard to trust you, Clovis.
It's incredibly foolish for him to make a move like this so early. He will turn the whole Republic against him. The Jedi Masters believe the Jedi took the children against their will. We were labeled as kidnappers. I think that course of action is unwise. If there is trouble on Bardotta, I'm afraid Representative Binks will be out of his depth. If the Council agrees, yes. Do not touch anything. Representative Binks, I do not mean to be presumptuous, but are you sure you are the delegate the Queen spoke of?
Yes. Master and Mace is Miss humble servant.
There is a great disturbance in the Force here. That much is certain. I can sense it all around me. If you're looking for a friend of the Bardottans, look no further than Representative Binks. The Queen has been alone with him for quite some time now. Well, my mind would be more at ease if I knew what they've been up to. I'm here to see Representative Binks. You will let me inside. Excuse the intrusion, Your Majesty. The guards had other business to tend to. What do you think you're doing? Where were you last night? You are jeopardizing the mission. You must understand, Jar Jar, the Force is strangely out of balance here. Did the Queen tell you anything important? Take this. Since they seem to want to keep us separated, contact me if you learn anything useful. Calm yourself, Binks. But it's not possible. No one could have left this room without our knowing it. Distinguished Council, if I may. Ask them about the origin of the prophecy. Then that is where we must look first. Then yes, Jar Jar. This is the correct path.
Let us hope you do not have to use it.
He's been taken just like the Queen. You go back and get help. I'll go after him. Jar Jar, where are you? Jar Jar, I'll follow your signal. Wherever you are, don't move. I told you not to do that, Jar Jar. Jar Jar! Go! Jar Jar, maybe it's this place, but you're starting to make sense to me. So, tell me exactly what you saw when you were being held prisoner by the cultists. So the cultists are stealing living force and trapping it in a containment sphere. And now they plan to do the same thing with the Queen. But to what end? If the containment sphere has gathered enough of the living force as you suggest, I will be able to sense its location. Indeed. We cannot rush into this. We must remain calm and let the Force guide us. Running blindly through the city will only waste time and allow them to escape. Now be still. And the sphere, I see it. Let's go. Now, the chase is on. Do not center on your anxieties, Jar Jar. The market square I saw through the Force. I'm going topside for a better view. Jar Jar, wait! Jar Jar, what in the... Binks. Why are you stealing the living force? Have a nice nap. You're lucky I have no time to argue.
Let's get moving.
As the spiritual leader of her people, living force inside the Queen must be very powerful. Yes. I see the Queen. The ritual has started.
Let's go. Get behind me. Jar Jar, are you?
Okay, nice work.
You mean the Jedi and the Gungan.
Master Windu.
I assume you are the Great Mother, a Night Sister.
Get the Queen.
Magic is only an illusion.
Jar Jar, Your Highness, over here.
It is my privilege to serve you, Queen Julia. Perhaps. It is the lost ship of Master Sifo-Dyas.
Master Kenobi, remind the Council of what you discovered regarding Master Sifo-Dyas before the start of the Clone War. Prior to the blockade of Naboo, Sifo-Dyas sat on this council until we judged his ideas to be too extreme. On whose authority? Thank you, Madam DaCosta. And what of the sealed file? If this was known, public confidence in the war effort, the Jedi, and the Republic would vanish. There would be mass chaos. Are you sure we are taking the right path? What are you saying? That, like many things, remains unclear. Master Yoda, your thoughts on these revelations? Master Ki-Adi-Mundi is worried. Lies and mistrust surround us in the Senate, and perhaps even within these walls. Master Kenobi, may I speak with you in private? There is great turmoil within Master Yoda. For something to affect Yoda this deeply concerns me. We must keep an eye on our old friend. I hope it's that simple. But I feel the shadow of something greater on our horizon. We shall meditate. I also sensed nothing. Master Yoda, you are older and wiser than any living Jedi. But this does not mean you are beyond the corruption of the dark side and his mind. I will go. Ask Master Yoda what he wants to do. Only he can decide now. How did the procedure go? What are your thoughts on this, Doctor? Until what's going on is clear, I want temple guards placed in the medical bay. Where's Master Yoda? What have you done?
Traitor you are, my old Padawan.
The Council has assembled. They are eager to hear your report. Did your journey give you insight on how to win the war?
Jedi Generals Mace Windu.
The droids have overrun our main production facility. It won't be long before the Separatists take Anaxis, compromising our entire reserve fleet. Please, Captain. But the losses we are experiencing on Anaxis are not commonplace. What do you propose? If you think it'll help turn this fight around, get going. We have more than a dozen active battlefronts on Anaxis, and we are losing nearly every one. If Admiral Trench can no longer anticipate our moves, we now have the opportunity to retake the planet. If the trooper has a plan, I'd like to hear it. And you are certain that if we get you on board that ship, that you can convince Trench's army to do what you want? Code Leader, you're cleared for launch. My name is General Mace Windu of the Jedi Order. At this point of the Clone War, I have dismantled and destroyed over 100,000 of you Type 1 battle droids. I'm giving you an opportunity to peacefully lay down your weapons so that you may be reprogrammed to serve a better purpose than spreading the mindless violence and chaos which you have inflicted upon the galaxy.
Well, I guess it was worth a try.
We have our hands full as it is. What is your plan? Skywalker just contacted me. He said we've got a lot more droids headed our way. I was told not to worry. It was all part of their plan. Does this meet your expectations? I am pleased to report that we are in control of the assembly complex, and all of the fronts are falling to the Republic, thanks to Echo's plan. May the Force be with you. I'm on my way. Get the men out of here.
Ray shield.
Echo, I found the bomb. Tell me the sequence to shut it down.
7.
Echo, are you there? Don't worry about me, Captain. Just get your men out of there. That is not an option. I still have a chance to stop this, even if it's down to my best guess. Good work, Skywalker. The bomb has been disarmed. Captain Rex, Corporal Echo, and Clone Force 99. You have all done a great service for the Republic. Thanks to your courage and effort, Republic shipyards will soon be up and running again.
Chancellor Palpatine, are you all right? General Grievous will run and hide as he always does. He's a coward. Then the Jedi Council will make finding Grievous our highest priority. You are on this council, but we do not grant you the rank of Master. Take a seat, young Skywalker. It is critical we send an attack group there immediately. It's settled then. Yoda will take a battalion of clones to reinforce the Wookiees on Kashyyyk. May the Force be with us all. It's very dangerous putting them together. I don't think the boy can handle it. I don't trust him. So the prophecy says. The Council will make up its own mind who is to go, not the Chancellor. I. Very well, Council Adjourned.
Master Windu, may I interrupt?
Thank you, Commander. Anakin, deliver this report to the Chancellor. His reaction will give us a clue to his intentions.
Yes, Master.
I sense a plot to destroy the Jedi. The dark side of the Force surrounds the Chancellor. The Jedi Council will have to take control of the Senate in order to secure a peaceful transition. I understand your mission was a success. I sent him to inform the Chancellor that General Grievous has indeed been located on Utapau. That depends on the Chancellor. I'm sorry, citizen. These matters are for the Council to discuss.
We just received word that Obi-Wan has destroyed General Grievous. We're on our way to make sure the Chancellor returns emergency power back to the Senate. A Sith Lord? How do you know this? Are you sure? And our worst fears have been realized. We must move quickly if the Jedi Order is to survive. For your own good, stay out of this affair. I sense a great deal of confusion in you, young Skywalker. There is much fear that clouds your judgment. No, if what you've told me is true, you will have gained my trust. But for now, remain here. Wait in the Council chambers until we return. In the name of the Galactic Senate of the Republic, you're under arrest, Chancellor. The Senate will decide your fate. Not yet. You are under arrest, my lord. The oppression of the Sith will never return. You have lost. He is the traitor! Don't listen to him, Anakin! Anakin! I am going to end this once and for all. He has control of the Senate and the courts. He's too dangerous to be left alive.
I need him!
It's not the Jedi way. He must live. He's too dangerous. I need him!
Feel the Force flowing through you, Rey.